Hey, it's Zennial Gamer, and today we're going to be looking at one of the more common defenses, which I actually just switched my Guild War defense to this recently, and you can see up on the screen it did fairly well, which is the Khmun, Odin, Bastet defense. This defense is, in my opinion, it's fairly easy to beat the first time. So for Guild War, there's a lot of different ways you can beat it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not 100%. If the enemy Odin and Khmun are both violent and Bastet derps and defense breaks in the wrong place, it can all just go to shit. We've all lost to like some funky stuff, but my win rate against this team is probably 95% plus, and it's not using anything that's not replaceable. However, the one thing it is using is Triana. Triana is by far and away the best counter to this team, but she's not the only counter. So somebody recently gave me the idea to take the Odin Khmun Bastet challenge, which is basically to see if we can beat this defense 5 times like we're trying to clear a siege tower instead of a Guild War defense. And so that's what today's video is going to be. We're going to try and beat our own Khmun Odin Bastet defense 5 times. So to start off with, I want to show you the stats. These are, unfortunately for the purposes of this video, probably my 3 highest efficiency monsters, or 3 of anyway. As a matter of fact, let me bring up the optimizer real quick and just show you that. Here we go. Khmun is my 3rd highest efficiency. Bastet is my 8th highest, and Odin is my overall highest. So it's my 1st, 3rd, and 8th highest efficiency monsters, which means I'm definitely going to be at a rune quality disadvantage with just about every team that I use. Every team that I use. Not only that, but Bastet is also my fastest monster at 290. As you can see, I can't outspeed myself either. Even if I use Susanoo with Orion, the Bastet would still outspeed me. I would only be a combat speed of, I'd be like 5 speeds slower than Bastet. Even if I use Susanoo and Orion, I would still outspeed myself, basically. Now, I could use Susanoo Bastet to outspeed myself, but then it's 2 very vulnerable water monsters that Odin would eat alive. So yeah, this is going to be quite the challenge for me, and what we're going to try and do is manipulate the AI. So we're going to try and beat this team 5 times, and there's a couple of ground rules. If I fail, I'm going to let myself reuse the monster because we're testing and we're trying to find comps. So if I fail, the monster is still in play. However, if I succeed, I cannot reuse that monster again. I'm hoping that I could go like 5 for 5 or 5 for 6, but I'm not so sure. So we're going to start off with our most common counter to this team, which is actually Mimir, Annabelle, and Triana. And the basics to this team is pretty simple. For anybody who's running a Triana counter to the Khmun Odin Bastet, what you need is 1 water monster and 1 water monster only so that you draw in Odin to specifically attack that monster. You could, actually, I shouldn't say N1 only. If I had 2 waters plus Triana, then the Odin would just attack one of those two randomly, so it would be fine. But you need to have at least one water monster in there so that the Odin attacks the water monster and not the Triana. So for a long time I used this comp, and it worked pretty well. But every now and then I would get screwed by Bastet derping. If Bastet, instead of attack boosting Odin, if she would derp and defense break my Mimir and not defense break my Aegir, Odin would chase the Mimir. The other thing that I was kind of vulnerable to in this was an Odin multi-proc. Like if Odin proc 3 times in a row and he just worked my Aegir down because I didn't have enough healing. There's also a vulnerability here where if the Khmun procs a bunch of times, it will kill your Triana just by itself if it's in a strong build. So I eventually switched over to the Annabelle because she gives me defense break, and that defense break is kind of worth as much or more as the Aegir attack bar control, and she gives me some additional healing and cleansing. In terms of stats and speed tuning, the Mimir is 226, the Annabelle is 224, so unfortunately she acts after him, which means I don't get that initial defense break. If I were using this team for anything else, I would probably make a point of speed tuning them, but I haven't, and it works fine. Okay, so no derp here, and obviously everything went as expected. At this point, we're just going to use the Triana heal. We are going to use our Mimir to shut down the Bastet, not the Odin. That's another thing. My Bastet has max resistance, so that kind of hurt. But normally, we would have shut down the Bastet, specifically because we want to avoid the defense breaks there. Okay. That's scary. Now, there's a trick with managing your Khmun and your Bastet on the enemy side, which is that you want to keep their health lower than Odin's the whole time until you're ready to kill Odin, because you don't want Odin to get the shield from Khmun. However, now that he just wrecked my Annabelle, I need Odin to fully stack, because I want him to dump all of his stacks the next time he attacks me. So I'm actually going to hit the Odin this time and bring his health status lower so that Khmun will shield him. I'm also going to go ahead and heal myself up, obviously with the Annabelle, and I'm going to hit this Odin again. And unfortunately, the Odin is fast. Odin got ahead of Khmun, and unless I can kill him right here, which I don't think I can, we have probably lost our Annabelle. Oh, we got him. And we got to clear the attack bar. So now we're going to get this Odin down as quickly as we can. And this was pretty ugly. This team normally does much better than that for me. But you can see right there where that Annabelle healing is huge for me, as opposed to having the Aegir, because Aegir has attribute disadvantage against the Odin. Having that Annabelle able to heal herself back up was huge. And this should hopefully, this should do it. Odin's gone now, and we should be able to, we should be fine from here. You can see that destroy from the Khmun is really starting to add up too. Triana's health is down by what, like 20% already, 15%? Get that Annabelle back full health. Get our immunity up, and now we'll work on this Khmun. And from here, I'll actually auto out to keep this video from getting too long. Okay, so for this next comp, we are going to try and force the Odin to attack the Grago. And I'm sure you're familiar with Grago's passive. No one attack can do more than 20% of damage. Unfortunately, this means we have to use 2 fire monsters, and my Khmun is on a crit damage build. Just as a reminder, he hits really hard. So we're bringing in the Masha, and we're hoping that Khmun will go to Masha. She's kind of tanky. She's also on Violent Will, which is going to help a little bit here. And then we're bringing in the Akia in order to hopefully just be able to one-shot out the Odin. Now, I have a distinct advantage here. Even though my runes are great, I know what my runes are. My Odin does not have Will. He has Shield. Most Odins on defense would actually have Will. And Akia is going to serve double duty, because if I didn't know what my runes were, she would also be able to strip. And if you look at the speed tuning, Akia is at 254. Masha, because she's on Violent, is only 239. So if I were doing like a blind fight here, I'd be bringing the Akia in because she could either strip the Odin or she could reset his skill, depending on if he had will or not. So we'll see if this works. We know we're going to get outsped, and so the real question is, will Khmun be able to kill my Akia before she gets to go? Because I'm sure the Masha can tank it, but the Akia is not as tanky. So we get our Bastet going. We get our Khmun. Oh, and he went after Grago too. That was perfect. So now we can get our AoE reset. Or not. But we'll go after our Odin. And we'll try and provoke Odin just to be safe. Or not. Can we kill him? Nope. We got a proc though. Oh, we got 2 procs. So that just kind of made up for the resistances right there. Okay, now we'll go ahead and put a defense break on... Or not. Wow. Okay, well, we'll keep going after Odin. Mash is down. Mash it down! Mash it down! What do we do here? Let's try to provoke the Bastet. Or stun. That works too. I think we're going to let Odin stay asleep for the moment. We're going to go after this Khmun. Now we're going to go after Odin because we can absorb some attack bar. We should get 50% attack bar absorbed. And back to sleep you go. Alright, those resistance checks were not good in the beginning, but they're getting better now. We'll go ahead for that reset. We didn't get it. My Odin is not in a resistance build either. Okay, we need a provoke here. We got it. Perfect. And we got the kill. Alright, I think we might survive this. We might. The Grago is a... Alright, defense break? Nope. But at least we got rid of the shield. And okay, we really need to do this. Die! Nope, we lost. We lost. Okay, we're going to try the same thing as last time, except we're going to use Okie, who is obviously much better than Akia. I just wanted to try out the Akia and see how she would do. Okie gives me that same skill 2 strip ability. He also has a lot more crowd control, and he is built a little bit tankier than the Akia is as well. And on top of that, he's going to give me accuracy for my Masha. So I feel a little bit more confident about this one than I did the last one. It would have been cool if Akia worked, but this should give us our second win here. All right, so we'll go ahead and get our strip. Oh, I did see the cool time increase at least, so... Can we get the kill? Nope. We got the defense break, and let's go ahead and try and provoke the Khmun, or stun. That works too. Let's go ahead and stun everybody, except for Odin, of course. Can we get the kill? Nope. Man, that shield is strong. Can we get the provoke? We can't. Alright. Let's reset that Bastet. She's getting a little concerning. And that shield is strong. My Masha hits hard, too. She really does. Okay, there's the revenge, so at least we got that. The procs there are nice. And I think we're looking much better now, because we got a little attack bar reduction. We got some damage. Masha's fully stacked up now. Provoke. Oh, that was a wasted... I shouldn't have done that with the Okie there, but it doesn't matter. We're good now. And we get the reset. Okay, so we've got our second comp that worked, but I don't know if I would say this is something that works. It certainly did not feel reliable. We needed a couple of lucky procs there, and but we'll take it. So we got 2 wins, and we'll move on to the... Oh, poor Marshall Cat. She died so fast. Sad day. Okay, so for this next one, we are going to be using our Daphnis. Whoops. We're going to be using our Daphnis, Camilla, and I'll tell you, my Camilla is not in the greatest runes, and she's not skilled up, but she should definitely be able to take a full hit from Odin to steal his stacks. We're bringing Fran for immunity and cleansing, and the hope here, my Daphnis is not super tanky, but I think he's tanky enough to take 1 hit from the Khmun. And what we're going to do is actually snipe out the Khmun first, instead of going after the Odin, because that damn shield is hard to break. But by sniping out the Khmun first, Odin won't stack as quickly, and then he'll dump all his stacks on the Camilla. I'll be able to heal up the Daphnis with Fran, and we should be good to go from there. So everything went as planned to that point. Now, as long as I get the strip kill on this Khmun, which I did, Odin's going to go to full stacks right here. He'll go after my Camilla, and we should, as I mentioned, just be able to pretty much auto out from there. Perfect. So actually we're going to heal the Camilla, not the Daphnis. See if we can get a reset, which we did. And that attack break will slow us down just a little bit, but that should be okay still. Odin's really not going anywhere. Let's go ahead and get rid of that attack break just because we know Odin's going to get some stacks here now. So unfortunately we're going to have to kill him twice. But at least he couldn't really do... Oh, now see, here's the first moment of danger. He might go after my Fran. I think we want to actually... okay, that worked. So we slowed the Odin down enough to get the Daphnis in front of him, which should hopefully mean that he can't hit hard enough to kill my Fran, because he's going to be attracted to that defense break. Whew, that was close. That really was close. Let's see if we can get a slow. We cannot. Did she live? She lived, I think. She lived! Aha! Go Fran! Okay, at the start, I felt really good about this. I really thought this was like a good, comfortable comp, and it was not. Now, the one thing I will say is I used my Swift Fran instead of my Violent Fran, and I think the Violent Fran probably would have been able to do a little bit better here. But we're good now. We made it. We got 3 wins. It's going to get much harder from here, though. I don't have any more gimmick damage reduction monsters, I don't think. Camilla and Grago were my 2 free passes. So the next 2 are going to get even tougher still. But okay, we've done 3. That poor cat again. Please don't call the ASPCA after you see this video. Just please don't. Okay, so for this next one, I got to admit, I'm not super confident, but I think it's got a chance. So what we're doing is we're going with our Gani and our Vanessa, who will work together. Odin could one-shot my Diana, or he could one-shot my Gani, but either way, that monster will resurrect with the Vanessa passive, and then Gani is going to ventilate the Vanessa. In the meantime, we're going to use Vanessa to defense break the Odin, and we're going to use the Diana to kill the Odin, and hope it works. Not super confident, but it's got a chance. And the nice thing is I can also use my Gani to reset the Bastet to make sure she doesn't get that defense break on my Vanessa. Unless she derps. Good thing Vanessa's in a resistance build, so that actually worked out for me. That actually worked out really well, because now we can just reset the Odin instead. And we're going to get a couple of DOTs on him. We'll go ahead and put some glancing on Khmun. Okay. So our Diana now should be able to strip down this shield, give him a DOT. We get a defense break here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. We're good. Can we get a stun? We cannot. Okay, well, we got that. Kill? Nope. All right, well, we're going to get to kill Odin once here. Unfortunately, I think that Khmun is going to kill my Diana. All right. Let's go ahead and reset the Bastet. Strip the attack bars. Can I get a kill? No. Man, that shield is strong. Okay. Fail. On to the next. Okay, we're going to try the same concept with Chasun because of the Fallen Blossoms and the attack buff. We don't get the skill reset this time, but I'm hoping the Fallen Blossoms might make more of a difference, the full heal. So no derp this time. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. We are going to go ahead and just attack boost for now. See if we can get a couple of DOTs. Yep, we got 2, so that's good. Get a defense break. That's really good. And it looks like, yeah, we might be able to get the kill this time. So we didn't need the reset, we got the kill. And now we'll go ahead and Fallen Blossoms. We should, yeah, we should be good. Add Glancing, perfect. Get a hit, nice little proc. And this comp actually is looking much better. So the biggest difference was actually the, sorry, I was looking to see if he would die to the damage over time, which he won't, so I need to kill him. The biggest difference was that attack buff from Chasun's Amuse, so that I was able to knock out the Odin much more quickly this time. So we'll go ahead here, see if we can get a stun. No. And defense break. No. Let's start working down that Bastet. From here, it could wind up being a fairly slow fight. We're going to have to... actually, no, because Diana will keep stripping the shield. So this shouldn't take too long to get down the Bastet. It'll take me a little bit longer to get down the Khmun. Oh, she's hurting. She's a-hurting, and she's my Resurrector. But I should have Fallen Blossoms back up now. I should be able to that max resist build. It doesn't work for me like that when I'm on offense, but it certainly is working now. All right, we got our Vanessa healed back up, and I think we're good from there. I can't believe Bastet got 4 resistances. Although, to be fair, my Diana's accuracy is fairly low. She's not really meant for this type of fight. Or ruined, I should say, not meant. But where are the attack bars? You know what? I am going to gamble. Let's go for that. Yeah, we got him. Nice. Do I get... Yep, we're good. Okay, we'll come back. Let's see if we can get a stun one time. No stun. Didn't get to refresh the glancing either. I still feel like we're good. Let's get the attack break here, defense break here. Just because of that max resist build over there, it seemed like it was going to take forever to try and get through that Bastet shield. But hey, we got our 4th win now. That is sweet. Okay, for this one, we're going to try our Garo, Harmonia, and Xingxi. Now, my Xingxi is 34k HP. You know what? We got to use the Xingxi lead, actually. So this will put him to around 40k HP with all my towers and everything. And he's got that passive that will reduce damage by 35%. So the Odin's going to hit him for like 33. And what we're really hoping is that we'll be able to do an unwanted harmony with Harmonia, because he's going to get hammered. The problem is, knowing that my Odin doesn't reach full stacks on the first turn, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep his health high enough to take the hit. But we're going to try, because he's the only other... I have a couple of other monsters that damage reduce. I've got Grigo, who reduces damage by 50%. I've got the Zhao Ling, but... All right, let's see if we can get a stun to start off with. We cannot. Defense break. Okay, that's good at least. Anyway, the 2 monsters I have that damage reduce, neither of them are actually ruined right now. And Zhao Ling's not 2 yet either. Okay. Ah, he survived. And we got the unwanted harmony, but they're both shielded. Khmun should have higher health, so can't break the shield, but we need to stun him. Can't. Stun? Come on, stun? He's not in a resistance build. Come on now. All right, defense break? No. That was a long shot, that resistance build. That Bastet is tough. 0 damage. Is he dead? Is he dead? He's not dead yet. Stun? Stun. Wow. Okay. Oh, I needed to clean the attack break from Garo there. Hey, we got a stun though. That's a start. Defense break? Stun? Nothing? Sleep? Okay, we got to sleep. We're going to let him sleep. That's perfectly fine. Stun? Stun? Okay, we got a stun. And let's unwanted harmony her because of The HP status, defense break, no. Wow. Okay. I still don't know if I'm going to survive this or not. Getting Odin down was only half the challenge. That Khmun is a bitch. Break the shield? No. Sleep? That's okay. I get... Oh. But still, I'm going to get one good hit on him. So we're going to go skill 1. Okay, that was good. The defense break was not good. So... Stun? Stun? We need the stun or we're dead. We got it. Okay. That was the game right there. Let's... Actually, I can't... Can I Unwanted Harmony? They have the same health status, so all I would be doing would be breaking the shield, I think. Yeah. Just about broke the shield. This should break it now. Good. Damage and kill. No, he didn't die. Come on. He's gotta die. Alright, stun. Okay, we got him. Finally, we got him. Now we just have to wait for that shield to break. And okay, 5 out of 6. We got it. Challenge completed. Hopefully you guys got some ideas for comps to challenge this team. The main thing is obviously it doesn't have to be any of these comps. You'll have your own different monsters ruined. Grigo, I mentioned earlier, for example, if you happen to have him, and I know he's an LD4, and I know he's not a particularly good monster, but he does have that 50% damage reduction. So if you do double fire plus Grigo, that could work. Even Antares plus Grigo could be kind of interesting because you have the turn break, and then maybe like a Wahi for healing or something. But the real takeaway from here is basically when you're fighting this team, you need to direct that Odin's damage to a monster that can take a hit. So if you have a 60k HP Skogul or Ritesh, I don't. But if you have a 60k HP Skogul or Ritesh, pair them up with a big healer. Again, it has to be a fire healer, but pair them up with a big healer and you'll be able to steal Odin's stacks. But the key to beating Odin is to try and get him down to 0 stacks or try and reset him and then target his damage to a monster that can survive or use death protection like Vanessa or Triana. Anyway, it was a fun video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please pop that subscribe button over on the left. It shows me that you enjoyed the video, but more importantly, it shows me that you found the information useful and hopefully it helped you in your gameplay. So here's the deal. You pop subscribe and I'll keep popping out content. Thanks guys.